Yeah, Kim, the defense attorney Alan Jackson is pretty flashy. He may say there's a cover-up, but Adam Lally, who's not so flashy, says the jurors should follow the evidence, and he says they should convict.
I hit him, I hit him, I hit him, I hit him.
Using her own words against her, Assistant District Attorney Adam Lally told the jury defendant Karen Read is guilty of second-degree murder. He claims she admitted that guilt repeatedly to 4 different people at the crime scene in Canton.
No calls to 911 from the defendant, while John O'Keefe is laying, freezing, and dying from a brain injury and a skull fracture on the front lawn of 34 Fairview Road.
Adam Lally asked jurors to use their common sense as they consider Read's fate, and he displayed a timeline of events and played them some of Read's angry voicemail messages left on O'Keefe's phone as he lay dying in the snow.
John, I hate you!
Lally urged jurors to concentrate on the little things that add up in this case, like the accumulation of snow. He noted police found O'Keefe's cell phone under his body on the grass, with snow most everywhere else.
Some 6 hours later, after it starts snowing, is still visible only under Mr. O'Keefe where his body is, which I would submit as evidence to you as to how long he's been there.
Lally indicated there were no footprints nearby, refuting a defense theory that O'Keefe was brought out to that area by the flagpole hours after Read dropped him off at a party at the home of Brian Albert. In a calculated move meant to send a message, Albert was right there in the courtroom, sitting with the O'Keefes, along with other key prosecution witnesses like Jennifer McCabe and Colin Albert. The defense theory is that the Alberts, along with a federal agent who was at a party at Brian Albert's home named Brian Higgins, could have killed O'Keefe in a drunken fight. Lally scoffed at the theory.
Criminal mastermind genius that Brian Albert is, 28 years on the Boston Police Department, he's then going to just leave Mr. O'Keefe's body on his front lawn? Really?
Lally acknowledged State Police Homicide Detective Michael Proctor wrote some terrible things about Read in his text messages, but he said that doesn't mean Proctor's investigation was compromised.
What do you not see in those text messages? You don't see any discussion or any illusion of any conspiracy, of any framing of the defendant, of any planting of any evidence. No evidence whatsoever. Why? Because it didn't happen.
Judge Beverly Cannoni gave each side 60 minutes to make their cases to the jury. Despite 2 warnings that Lally was running low on time, she had to cut the prosecutor's pitch off mid-sentence.
Mr. Lally, I have to stop you. You've gone over.
Well, he did beg for 1 additional sentence, and he did get to add 1, urging the jurors to convict. Karen Read faces 3 counts: second-degree murder, manslaughter while driving drunk, and leaving the scene of an accident causing personal injury or death. The jury deliberated for about 2.5 hours this afternoon. They will be back at it in the morning. We began with some drama today. I was in the courtroom as a juror was dismissed for some sort of misconduct, but we could not find out what from the court. We're live in Dedham. Jonathan Hall, 7 News.